Yo, what is up folks, and welcome back to F1 2021, where today we are going to be continuing with the exciting Breaking Point story mode. We left off just completing chapter 1, whereby we and our teammate had a little bit of a tussle, but we are going to go on from there and let's get on to chapter 2, the next chapter. And chapter 2, we have the Chinese Grand Prix 1 month later. Let's see what happens.
It's the Chinese Grand Prix here in Shanghai, and this track fast becoming a rookie's favourite. Alex Albon, remember him from last year? A brilliant race in his debut season, and it looks like Aiden Jackson's continuing the trend.
He really is, Croft. He's showing great promise so far this season.
Well, here's Ackerman now, going up behind his young teammates.
And the rumour in the paddock, Crofty, is that the tension's building between these two. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go, Ackerman's going for it! Down the inside of the hairpin, he's barged his teammate off the track!
What are you doing? Casper, what the hell?
Looks like Jackson's really struggling to get over that.
Okay, Aiden, keep it focused, concentrate.
That brush with his teammate clearly affecting the young driver.
It looks like it has, Crofty. I can't see any significant damage to that car, so he's going to have to pull himself back into this race.
And there we have it, folks. Starting off chapter 2 with our teammate Casper Ackerman just taking us off. Wheel-to-wheel contact, and luckily we did not sustain any damage, I believe. But now we are gonna have to push from 14th place, and the objective is to get back that 10th position from our teammate by the end of the race. So we have got about 7 laps left here in this race today, and we're gonna push forward as fast as we can. Coming up right behind Lando Norris into the last corner, we are gonna get DRS, and we're gonna breeze past him, setting a purple lap and a purple third sector as Norris tries to come back at us on the inside, but he does fail, and we are gonna keep the position. Currently in 13th place with Ocon up ahead, about 1.9 seconds. Setting a purple first sector, locking up a little bit into this corner. Not the best line for entry and exit, but no matter, we continue to push on. So as mentioned before in our previous video, if you haven't checked that out, please go and check it out. It is awesome. Yeah, the handling of the cars in F1 2021 are a lot different due to the different driving physics. Despite us driving the F1 2020 cars, they still do feel different. Now the handling in this year's game is a lot better. The cars feel a lot more realistic. It's just a big joy to drive. And we do not get DRS on this back straight, but we are going to keep on pushing. Coming up to under 1 second from Ocon. Final corner, getting a good exit, DRS on, setting the fastest lap of the race again. A 1:35.9, going to the inside, and we were not close enough to make that move stick. So we are going to just try and trail behind Ocon's gearbox to see when we can actually get a good opportunity to get past him. Now with overtaking, you always want to plan a little bit, because if we overtake him too close to the DRS zone, there is a chance that he can get back at us. So we're gonna probably bide our time a little bit and maybe just get past him at the DRS zone. These corners feel so much different in this game compared to the previous game. A lot more challenging, but a lot more fun as we just lose the back end of the car there. But luckily staying within that 1 second DRS zone as we cross the detection point. coming up behind Ocon. This is probably going to be a relatively easy move. And as you can see, the AI defending a lot more in this game compared to last year's. And we brake really hard, go a little deep into the corner. Not the best overtakes, to be honest, but we do make it stick and we keep the position. Would have preferred it if it was a little bit cleaner, but we're gonna push on. Going past Russell, who is a back marker there. And we have got Carlos Sainz up ahead, about 2 seconds. Another back marker ahead, Magnussen. And the AI back off quite a bit in this game when they're back markers, seeing Magnussen just slowing down a lot there. We try and get a good entry and exit. It was not the smoothest. Probably did not hit the apex at the right point. But no matter, we push on. So for these Breaking Board series, this episode and all episodes to come, I will not be shortening the video at any point. We're just going to watch through the whole gameplay because we want to keep the engagement and the excitement to 100%. Keep it max, keep it real, and just have fun, you know. Now, I'm not sure if I got within the DRS zone of Sainz here, and no, unfortunately we do not. So we are just going to trail behind him and see if we can get close to him on the start-finish straight. Now in this game, as you can see, you do lose the back end a little bit, but you can just put the traction down and just get control of it back quite fast. As we come alongside Carlos Sainz, fighting through the first few corners, and he takes back the position from us, outbraking us actually into turn 1. As Sainz does lock up, allowing us to get closer to him, so we're just going to trail behind him, keep this gap, make it smaller. We don't want to lose the gap, and try and get him on the next DRS straight if we can. Now one thing I'm having to get accustomed to is the braking in a straight line. That is different in this game compared to last year's. Last year's game would punish you a lot less. It was more forgiving if you braked into corners. But this year's game, with the new driving physics, if you brake into corners, you lose so much time. It really rewards you if you brake in a straight line and carry the speed through the corner. Coming into the back straight, we are trailing Carlos Sainz, getting our DRS on with our ERS. Sainz trying to defend, but we do get past him. Going deep this time again, but we do keep it on the tarmac and make the move stick. Next up, we've got Casper Ackerman, our teammate who barged us off just now before we started. Yeah, we're just gonna trail him down and get him. We currently have 2 laps remaining, including this lap, with about 1.3 seconds of ground to gain. So should not be that tough, but we are gonna push on. Already within that 1 second DRS zone. And with this year's game, I see that it's a lot more crucial for you to get your racing lines straight, you know, because if you get off it and you just lose so much time as we get on the curbs and lose the back end. This game does punish you on curbs a lot more too. When you get on the curbs, you just can't put the traction down as you could in 2020, and the car just wiggles the back and you lose traction. Everything just contributing you to needing to have a clean driving style in this game. A lot more challenging, but definitely a lot more fun. As we come up behind Casper Ackerman, closing in on him. Now it is crucial we get a good exit out of the next corner because it gives us a great opportunity to get past Casper Ackerman. Getting a relatively decent one, getting our DRS on, ERS, swerving to the left, and we comfortably get past Ackerman. Currently we are still holding the fastest lap of the race, and we are running in 10th position. So we have met the objective of the race, but it is important that we hold on to this position. So this final lap of the race is just going to be us trying to defend against any possible move from Casper Ackerman. He is still within that 1 second DRS zone, so we can't relax here. We have to keep pushing. Trying to get good lines, good entries, good exits, hitting the apexes at the right spot to carry as much speed as we can. As we lock up and go deep into that corner, but we do have we did have a 9/10 lead, now down to 7, but slowly extending. As Hamilton takes the fastest lap, a 1:35.8. But no matter, that is not our objective for today. And Casper Ackerman cannot get past us with the help of DRS. So we are in a very good position to actually cross the line in 10th place here and meet our objective. Coming into the final corner, start finish straight. And there we go, folks. We have completed our objective as Casper just shoots past us, probably in anger. I understand the frustration. But there we go. We have completed our objective here at the Chinese Grand Prix.
Things don't look stable between these two drivers, Crofty. They've barely been teammates 5 minutes.
That wheel bump, could that have been avoided, Ant?
Yeah, it looked like Ackerman was making a bit of a statement to me. He's certainly not given Jackson any room.
A sign of things to come? Well, for their sakes, let's hope not. That wraps things up here in China. Till next time. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Casper, what the hell was that? You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper, come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Casper! Ackerman!
Mom, cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment is right here.
Come off it. Do you really have nothing better to do?
Right now? No. And why would I want to miss this? You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom. You wanted your lot to sign Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
The paddock talks, mate. And so did Ackerman. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going off on one about you. He tried to stop him from signing you. He didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you? We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him. You want my advice? Prove him wrong. Chin up.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. I saw the race and thought I'd give you a call.
And why's that?
Just to say well done, like I always do.
Oh, right.
I saw what happened in the race with Casper. Can't believe he wasn't penalized. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Casper, what's he said about it?
Nothing. He wouldn't speak to me.
Well, maybe keep trying. It can't hurt to clear the air. Just remember what your grandmother always used to say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
I'm not even sure that makes sense.
Just whatever's going on, don't let it get to you. And call me later, okay?
Will do.
Alright, so there we go, folks. Getting a pretty encouraging call from our mom there. Glad to see that she's on our side. So yeah, going through the socials here as it gets updated after every chapter. Seeing these familiar faces and these comments really makes it more engaging, you know. But yeah, that has been chapter 2. Well, yeah. Getting a little bit high heat there in the Racing Point garage with the tussle with our teammate and Devin Butler just coming in and, you know, being Devin Butler and just doing what he always does. Yeah, pretty annoying. But yeah, he's part of the story mode and that makes it a lot more spicy. As we see, we have an email from Otmar here announcing the official change from Racing Point to Aston Martin. That's nice to see. Can't wait to enter the 2021 season and see what else is in store for us. And we have also got an email from Brian talking about the tussle that we had with our teammate. Yeah, tensions just rising left and right. Definitely the team has got questions to ask. And it's going to be interesting to see how this actually plays out in the coming episodes. Will Casper actually come out ahead? Or will we? Let's just wait and see. And an email from our PA telling us about the events that we've got coming up. Alright, there we have it, folks. That has been chapter 2 of the Breaking Point story mode in F1 2021. Now, it has been very, very exciting so far, and I can't wait to see what else is in store for us. So do keep a lookout for future uploads where we are going to be looking at the chapters after this coming out really soon. If you have liked today's video, please consider giving a like. Do comment down below what other F1 2021 content you would like to see, and please do help subscribe. It'll really help out the YouTube algorithm and help us out a lot. So take care, guys, look out for videos, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.